Now, here's your Storm Tracker weather forecast with Chief Forecaster Bob McGuire.
Good evening, everybody. Take a look at this picture. This is from Cassandra, and this is outside by Billings Heights. This road here takes you to Roundup. This road here takes you to the Shepherd area, and it was right there, right over there, just beyond Zent's Lumber. Big lumber yard. Yeah, that was pretty close to that, so that's a good thing it didn't get that far. Cool picture. Thanks for sending that in, Cassandra. And take a look at this one from Heather Furman. This is on Middle Valley Drive in the Hidden Lake subdivision, and here's your plane, your slurry bomber. How convenient it was to have a slurry bomber base right next door to where this fire took place. And you can see some of the flames there. Cool looking picture. Thanks for sending that in, Heather. That was a pretty scary time tonight. Meanwhile, here's what's happening in Billings right now. You want to know what's going to happen with the weather? Check out our new Q2 weather app. It'll tell you what the weather's going to be for the next 10 days. We're looking 77 degrees right now. If you don't have time to get the app, well, just watch me. I'll tell you. We're talking partly cloudy skies right now. West wind at 15 miles per hour. The humidity down about 31% at this hour. And you see our high temperature today actually topped out at 92. The normal high 81. The record 101 back in 1955. Record low is 40 back in 93. And what about precipitation? No, nothing new fell in the rain gauge. So here's probably where we're going to finish up for August. 1700s needed to be at 3/4 of an inch. We're still ahead of normal for the year at 1124, but boy, not by much now, about 1 1/4 inches. Our current temps at this hour are generally into the 60s and 70s out west. Back here in the east, look at all the 70s here. 77 in Miles City, 79 in Glendive, 77 here in Billings. So we're at 77. Very smoky strip. Yeah, 66 degrees in Sheridan right now. And these are our current temps. Not our current. These are reported highs for the day. Look at all the 80s and 90s here in eastern Montana. It was a little bit cooler back here in the west. You can see some 80s out there. So we basically have a cold front that pushed on through. And before it got to eastern Montana, we actually cooked up pretty good. But now that cold front has been in the process of pushing through. We still have a red flag warning until midnight tonight because of the scattered showers that are kicked up by that cold front. Scattered showers and thunderstorms this time of night and all that dry air out there and dry grass. Yeah, we could see a lot of wildfires start up in a hurry. Same thing for tomorrow. You'll notice here this is a fire weather watch for most of the southeast corner of the state. Same deal, low humidities, erratic fire behavior, high winds. Fire gets going in here the next day or so. Right on through Saturday, we could see some more wildfires break out in eastern Montana. We've been getting it the last couple of days. A lot of smoke through here. Been wafting its way into Billings as well. But you can see the cold front. You can see the moisture moving on through. Most of the bigger stuff up here by Roosevelt County has moved into North Dakota. And now another batch of light scattered rain showers moving into Glasgow. This is just the last batch of that next cold front that's moving through. And so here's what we see here. The cold front is right here. It continues to blow on through tonight. Behind it, some slightly cooler temperatures. Not a lot, but slightly cooler. And so this thing will continue to blow out of the way. And then you'll notice this little high pressure cell starts traveling to the north. As it does so, we're going to see generally mostly sunny skies in our area. But here's what we'll see next day or so. By the time Saturday gets here, as that high starts moving northward, it takes the warmer temperatures and pushes it right around here. Here's a warm front moving in. It's going to be cooking up pretty good the next few days. Tonight we wind up with temps into the 40s and 50s out west, 50s and 60s back here in the east with just partly cloudy skies and some smoke in those partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow back to the 80s, some low 90s for eastern Montana, and the far west into the 80s and low 90s out there as well, but mostly sunny skies. And as you can see tonight at midnight, 75 degrees, 64 in the morning, a little smoky, 85 by 6 p.m. with sunny skies and smoky conditions. Next 7 days, it'll be 88 on Friday, 90s over the weekend, and then we shut it off. 79 on Labor Day, into the 80s on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. It's almost as if we threw a switch, and that was it for summer. Let's go back to the desk.